Right, so we're going to be cutting a carrot. Now, before we do anything, what I like to do is make sure my board is stable. Because the carrot is a hard vegetable, it's more likely to cut yourself because it's not quite stable. So the first thing you have to look at is your board, okay? Make sure you have a cloth or chucks or something that's damp underneath it that can react to your board, whether it's plastic, wooden, whatever it is, it's got to be able to keep it in place. If your board is unstable, when you start chopping, because you're putting a bit of pressure on it, it's going to just fly everywhere and you're more likely to cut yourself. So our basic carrot, we just peel it down. We don't leave the skin on because it gets really dark, especially in a salad. So we just take that skin off. Now, when you start cutting a carrot, always start by taking the ends off. And again, that same action, the point of the knife down. And this time we're going to put the carrot all the way up to the base of the knife. And we're just going to have one push down. You can cut it with the front of the knife, but it's not stable, okay? So you've got more chances, you're exerting more pressure, and it's just, you know, what's the point? So again, back of the knife, tip down, and you just chop off the end.
Now the good thing about, we've already sharpened our knife. So a sharp knife goes exactly where you want it to go.
Exactly.
You're more than likely to cut yourself with a blunt knife because it doesn't go where you want it to go. It moves away because it's blunt.
Exactly.
So now Camilla's got a beautiful sharp knife. It's easy to use.
And the other thing is, because our knife is sharp, it's actually going to go in a straight line. When you're exerting a lot of pressure on your knife, you tend to push too hard and it zigzags down, and which you'll probably notice next time you cut anything with a blunt knife. So again, we can just have the tip of the knife down and we're pushing that knife all the way through it. Notice I'm always using the heel of the knife, okay? I'm not there chopping with the front. A, it's really unsafe and unstable, and B, I'm going to blunten that knife faster than if I just do that nice gradual movement. Now, if you don't want to do circles and you want to maybe do some carrot sticks.
So you're letting the knife do the work.
You're
not trying to push
exactly
it,
right.
the knife's doing,
That's
gradually
exactly right.
doing the work.
So we're going to stand it up. Again, nice sharp knife. We're going to hold it with our 3 fingers, our 3 middle fingers, and our thumb, just like Brett said before, we're going to tuck it behind. And what's happening is it's just holding it nice and steady, so it's actually not going anywhere. And so then again, I'm going to actually move right up to the tip because I want to exert a lot of pressure, so I've got quite a lot to get through. I'm going to start 3/4 of the way from the tip. And as I push down with my hand, I want that tip to go all the way to the board. So I've got a nice firm grip on it and I'm pushing down with my arm, my shoulders really pushing it down. But I want to make sure that tip touches the board before the heel of the board does. And you don't need to go super fast when you're starting, just nice and slow. You want to get the action right and then you can start going faster.
It's all about confidence. Once you've done it a few times, you have that confidence, you know where your fingers are, you know that you've got a nice sturdy board, sturdy carrot, and you just get used to it and you build up your speed.
So I've got 2 really nice even pieces of carrot there. Exactly the same motion that I said before, it was up high. Now we've got a little bit lower. We're holding it exactly the same way. And the tip of the knife's now down on the board. And it's the same follow through. We're just pushing it through. And there we have lovely even carrot.